Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Mint Works. This is the digital adaptation of the tabletop game, one that I admittedly do not own. I picked up the digital version on Steam for about $2 during the Steam winter sale, although typically it's $10. So what is Mint Works all about? Well, it's a fairly light worker placement game. For those of you that have never played a worker placement game before and are curious as to how worker placement games work, this might be a good stepping stone into something a bit more grandiose like Lords of Waterdeep. Although some would argue that Lords of Waterdeep is a fairly good stepping stone. The expansions make it a lot more complicated, but anyway, I digress. So, Mint Works. What you're doing in this game is you're trying to construct buildings, and in doing so you earn victory points. And the first player to get to 7 points will end the game, and at that point in time, everyone will total their victory points, and whoever has the most wins. That's the very simplistic overview of this. Now, this game can be played in one of two ways. There is a solitaire mode, which you're going to play against the AI. You're going to pick an AI player with some kind of special ability or two. For example, one of the AI has the ability of whenever it picks a worker placement spot, like you're going to be placing workers to different sections on the board, and whenever this AI goes there, no other player, meaning you, can go there for the rest of that round. So it locks all of the other worker spots on that location. So you'll encounter different AIs that you can pick that have different abilities like that. And you'll play a solo/solitaire game against the computer. Again, this is also available on the tabletop version as well. If you don't want the special AI rules, then you can play a standard bot. It plays up to 4 players, so you can have up to 3 bots. And you can also do a pass and play as well. There's also online cross-platform, although you need to create a special account for that, which I did not do. I typically don't play online anyway, unless it's to play with someone I know. So, if you want to play a normal game against bots without the special AI rules, if they have the same rules as you, that's the mode that you want to do. And again, you can support up to 3 bots doing that if you want. Although I would recommend playing against 1 bot in the beginning. Now, there is a basic and an advanced rule set, and you can choose either or. I recommend the basic one first, like the core rule set, and then the advanced one later. The advanced one just adds more workers' locations. For example, there's, say, a temp agency spot where you can put a mint coin. You don't have workers in this game so much as you have money. You're going to be assigning money to these spots. Okay. The temp agency or swap meet, this lotto location. There's going to be different advanced locations that you can add to the game to make it even more complex, but those cards are not added to the game in the basic/core version. So the general gameplay works something like this. You and your opponent are going to be alternating paying money to various spots. For example, there's a leadership council spot in every game. You assign 1 of your mint coins there. Each player starts with 3 at the beginning of the game, I believe. And then you assign 1 there, and then you get the starting player token, and you get to take 1 mint back into your supply. So it's free, ideally, but you need at least 1 to take that to begin with, and you get a refund of 1. There is a supplier location, and in this supplier location, you're going to be choosing between different buildings on the tableau, and these are public cards that anyone can take. But first, you have to go to the supplier, and then the amount that you have to pay to the supplier depends on the card itself that's listed on the building. Some buildings might cost 3 mint coins, or 4 mint coins, or 5 mint coins. And then each building might have a special ability, like during the upkeep phase, you earn 2 extra mint coins. Or this is just, there are some that are just straight victory points. Or, it'll say something special, typically. Or just provide victory points flat out. Okay, so you're going to, once you pay the supplier, you'll take it and put the building into your plans area, but it's not ready yet. There is a separate one called a builder, a separate worker area called a builder, and you can assign 2 money tokens or 2 of your mint tokens to that spot in order to build something from your supply or from your plans area, and then you can actually build it and it'll become part of your engine, so to speak. And again, these cards will have special abilities or just provide victory points. Okay. There's a producer spot, which is standard in the core game, which is just gain 2 coins. Spend 1 coin to gain 2 coins. Simple as that. Again, there are some more advanced ones that you can add to the game. Wholesaler, Lotto. These are special spots that only are activated whenever you acquire the deed from the general supply. Like there will be cards, those buildings that I was talking about that come up. One will be a wholesaler, one will be a Lotto. If you acquire that building and then you build it, then the wholesaler and the Lotto become unlocked for you, and you can put money there and use that location. So they are like deed locations. So again, it's very simple. Players go back and forth. Once the round ends, then the tokens that have been paid are consumed, and then whoever has the first player marker will begin the next round. And this will continue until one player gets 7 victory points, and whoever does, and that round will end, and whoever has the most will win. It's one of the most simplistic worker placement games I've ever played. So if you have experience playing worker placement games and you're looking for something deep, this may not hold your interest for very long. I would say this is more of like a filler game. Let's say that you want to play a worker placement game but don't want to spend 2 hours playing Lords of Waterdeep. This would be a great filler. Okay, this is meant to be played quickly. Again, it supports 1 to 4 players and takes roughly 15 to 20 minutes to play. So yeah, I recommend this one. Again, I got it for 80% off during the Steam Winter Sale. I don't know why it's 80% off already since it just released, but yeah, it just went digital recently. I don't have the exact date handy. I think it was sometime in August of 2020, and it's already 80% off. I guess it didn't get the digital reception that they thought they were going to get. I don't know. But anyway, it's not bad for what it is. So I would recommend this game to casual board game players that are unfamiliar with the worker placement genre, or to experienced gamers that are looking for a light filler worker placement game. It's not bad. Again, I have not tried the online mode to see how many people are playing this right now. But again, there is cross-platform and there is pass and play. So if you play like on Discord or something or on Twitch, you can have players. There's no hidden information. So you can have people tell you what to click and all that good stuff. So it's not bad for what it is. I recommend it at the $2 price tag that I got it at. $10, again, it depends on how much you like board games. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.